Okay, part two. I had to stop because I thought I had a speaker connected and I was standing outside the car. But anyway, yeah, back to what I was saying. I don't advise anyone to write the Department of Justice or any legal office expressing a lie to that entity because it can then turn for you to be arrested. Anyway, as I was saying, now somebody is still in my YouTube abilities to make money. And then, like I said, when I go apply for a job, and I kid you people not, soon as I turn in an application, if that place is still utilizing paper form, someone suspicious, and I already know, I pick up on it instantly, walks in before I can even leave to spread some type of rumor to discredit me. Oh, and then, on that same day, the 30th of August, I also, ran one of those checks where it shows that, yes, you are on the FBI watch list. And so, why I'm on that, I do not know. See, yeah, I'm like, why am I on this watch list? Because I'm not a criminal. So I have no reason to lie. My stupidvisor, Jocelyn Scott, she's the one that needs to be watched. My family, they're the ones that needs to be watched. Some of your constituents, they're the ones who needs to be watched. I'm trying to live my life, and all I'm getting is no one paying attention to me. And there have been ancestors of, I'm not trying to be a legend before my time. Because legend means you have already passed. I'm not trying to pass at these people causing me some type of demise. And whether that means you all too. The Most High sees everything. And I truly have to depend on the Most High. Because, like I said, there has not been one decent person from your office. And that phone call, that little slick phone call, where someone did call in terms of, well, who did you speak to? And blah, blah, blah. I think that was the ops that probably worked in your office trying to see if there really is a case going on. But I don't know. But if my emails are being ignored when you know that I sent it to your office asking you to investigate, and nobody still to this date from 11/22/2022 have I seen in person yet. But yet I'm on a FBI watch list. What do? I get up in the morning by the grace of the Most High, go find somewhere to clean up, may go for a walk, sit, do whatever. But you don't see me breaking any laws where you can come arrest me. So why am I being investigated? And even further, since these people had me on an FBI watch list, even longer than I knew about it. What have you found out? Why are you still investigating me? Why are you treating the victim, which is me, and all these other cluster ducks get to continue to taunt me, haunt me, and do nefarious things to me, even like keeping me from making money to support myself? So again, I hear some of you saying, well, go do this and that. But if one could sit up there and pay people to not hire you, pay people to come up to you and pull in the parking lot and do nefarious things, why couldn't one pay a good number of people in the town that you're trying to get your business started out? Because a lot of melanated people have lost their business that very same way. So don't play with me like that. I'm not ignorant to the fact that could happen too if they're stopping me from getting employment through an employer. Okay, so again, DOJ, AG, FOIA, are you investigating my situation? If so, it's been 2+ years. What have you found out? Why can't I live as a normal citizen, law-abiding citizen, and be left alone from these people? If they have broken laws, why aren't you applying the laws that you have created to arrest these people? I know your constituents might be a little bit testy because they know all the loops, the hooks and crannies that y'all intentionally put in there because you don't want to go to the prison that you try to put others in. But like I said before, I have to trust in the Most High and my ancestors and my archangels, because I don't know who's friendly, who's foe, who's what. Because at the end of the day, you have not shown your face. And even if you did show your face and you're still investigating, okay, then say that. To just ignore me, because if you're investigating, that means you're not going to disclose certain things that you're doing. Okay, that's understandable. But at this point, I don't know if you are doing an investigation because my karmics are still allowed to do what they have been doing. And my car still is subject, but by the grace of the Most High, is subject to either giving me a very serious injury or killing me, or God forbid the car don't function right and I harm somebody else because of lack of funds that I have been pleading that I need some compensation. Do you have victims funds, Mr. Garland? Attorney General Garland, do you offer victims funds? Do you offer to, if you see any merit in my complaint, do you offer to put the victim in an undisclosed place so she will not be further harmed by others, or in a vehicle that she can't keep up the maintenance because she's being blocked from making money to support herself as any other human being on this earth should be able to do. My God, I thought, the emancipation was at hand, May Day, freedom. I thought this America was the land of the free. What is it exactly? If it's not that, I know I'm melanated, and I know we were the ones that were, enslaved the worst. And I try to stay away from that. But as I said before, and I'm going to say it again, if I was any other race, I would not be out here continually being victimized by the people who are causing me harm and trying to unalive me. And I know this for a fact, and so do you, and so does the Most High. I mean, really, I didn't ask to be a part of your experience, nor do I want to be a part of this experience. I want justice. If you see a crime being committed, you have, my God, 1-800-CALL crime. You leave us a tip. Well, damn it, I sent in my complaint. Compensate me, because I know you see what you see and you know what you know. And further, I don't know who you have put over to bring me whatever it is you are to be bringing me. All I know is I want my things so I can move forward. I'm not anyone's doormat. I'm not anyone's punching bag. I didn't sign up for this. Once I sent in a complaint to your office, that put up a concern for you with your omission statement to protect and serve. So, again, when or even if you are doing an investigation, when is it okay to just ignore somebody and not bring them their information? And you have heard my concerns, and you have seen, if you are investigating, what these people have done to my vehicle that can cause a major catastrophe for myself and someone else. Thank you, Most High, for grace and mercy, because God knows I do not want to harm anyone. But yet instead, I'm being harmed repeatedly after asking repeatedly for answers. My life is not your game. I do not relinquish any of my rights to anyone. Neither did my ancestors 400 or however many years ago they were enslaved. Now, if you wrote an emancipation, then let it stand and work for me today in 2024. Or did it go away too? And if so, make it publicly known that melanated people are again enslaved. So anyway, I want to know if you are investigating or not. I want it in written form, not in spoken form. That is my right to have it in written form, because you know that term in law is legal. I have not been brought to any courtroom where you have found me guilty of anything. And if you have found me guilty and you have not told me that you have found me guilty, then I am still innocent. So therefore, all these people who continue to haunt and taunt me and do stupid things to me to harm me, you, law enforcement, have allowed them to have court and have their own justice by you not doing what you need to do for me as a victim, crying out to you that this vehicle that could cause a vehicular homicide, because I don't have the resources, because someone is holding up my pinnacles and you already know who they are. But yet you sit up here and continue to ignore me when I ask, are you investigating? Can I hear from you? You have, DOJ, you have gotten several emails from me. And then I contacted Ashley Moody. How finally I learned that there's a step that you need to go by, but even still, if it is a step, excuse please, if you got my first email, you should have said, oh, okay, Ms. Peak, we acknowledge your email, but you must first contact Ashley Moody, who tells us what to do. Which I did do that, this past June, although I did do that before when it was a different attorney general in office. So how many times do I have to contact you before you start acting like I'm a human being in the flesh just like you? Anyway, I got to go because I'm trying to remain calm, which I am calm. But I just don't want to say something that's really ugly. I only want to speak the truth, because that is the truth. I have contacted your office several times, and you have, I'm going to have to say, you have treated me inhuman when you ignore me and not acknowledge my complaint. And not that one where you immediately send, okay, we received your complaint. No. It needs to be another one after that. Anyway, we're going to get this figured out, Most High, ancestors, archangels. We're gonna get this figured out. We need to know who's doing what to this one single melanated woman, who is doing what to me, and who's not doing what they need to do for this single melanated woman to be safe and not be in the seat of uncertainty and be targeted each and every day by nefarious people. What kind of life is that? I just want to know, would you subject your mother to it? Your daughter? Your son? Your wife? Your lover? Your mistress? Would y'all resort to having them subjugated to it? Or would you like to be subjugated to it? And let's all look in the mirror. Would you like to sit in my seat? First of all, I don't know if you can, because unlike some of you, I have not did anything to any of these people but exist. So first of all, in order to sit in my seat, you have to be, you cannot have done anything to warrant this kind of behavior and assault and abuse from another human being, and it be allowed to continue to go on. And no, I'm not perfect, not at all. But I tell you what,